All right. Hello. My name is Caroline Todd, and the article that I decided to choose is the one that is covering the severe staffing and personal protective equipment shortages faced by nursing homes during the COVID-19 pandemic. The information that I learned in this research article is very astounding and worth our while to take notice in, especially during these times. So, first and foremost, the data that was collected was conducted by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, also known as the CMS. And what this group did was ask a series of yes and no basic questions in a survey and asked nursing home residents and just staff members to answer questions indicating if there's a staffing shortage or any PPE shortages. Um, and this data set is very important since it's one of the only available ones on the topic of nursing home shortages since the pandemic. So it's very important to us, especially moving forward with the quality of healthcare seen in these homes. So firstly, a shortage in staffing in these homes, it's no secret that they're happening. I mean, they've been apparent even before the pandemic due to things like nurses being underpaid, the quality of life that these people live is just, it's not very appealing. So many people don't choose this career. Also, many nurses have been laid off and other staffing because these homes aren't getting enough reimbursements. So they can't afford to like have uh, a certain number of staff. Also, so currently with the pandemic going on, um, these staffing members are unwilling to work in these conditions in fear of the pandemic. And also, sometimes these people have at home duties. So it restricts them from coming in and doing work when it's needed. So if there is adequate staffing, it's obvious that the quality of care would go up immensely. A lot of these staffing nursing people, they have been assigned up to 10 to 15 residents, where usually each nurse is only assigned 7. So with this, I mean, you're responsible for so many more people now that you're kind of getting sidetracked, and and sometimes error occurs when you're focusing on other people and like you're just like swamped with work. Also, when you're in charge of 10 to 15 people, that obviously creates more person to person contact, which is what we want to eliminate with the spread of COVID. So it kind of just makes a dangerous environment for these people. Also, moving on to the personal protective equipment shortages in these homes. So we see things like N95 respirators, masks, eye protection, gowns, gloves, and just basic sanitizers. Like a lot of these types of equipments are not in high supply in the homes, which makes obviously again a very dangerous environment. So this leads to these workers reusing old supplies, and this just violates all sorts of infection control protocols, and it just raises the likelihood of getting the virus. So moving on to the trends seen in the data, uh, nursing homes account for nearly half of all the COVID deaths that we have seen, which is very astounding. And also, many of the shortages are seen in the South compared to the North, just overall, which is kind of crazy. But it's not very like surprising since most nursing homes are located in the North. So, and the higher ranked ones are located in the North. Also, moving on, the higher ranked nursing homes are less likely to report these shortages, and larger facilities are less likely to report shortages. Other trends are seen is that for-profit nursing homes are less likely to report for PPE shortages, and it's kind of unclear as to why this occurs, but they uncovered that they have a stronger disincentive to bring in larger amounts of PPE in regard to their higher budgets. And also, non-for-profit homes, they have higher staffing levels, and just on average, non-for-profit homes generally give out better care. So it's not really surprising here. So coming to the end, possible solutions for these issues is to organize a funded group of people to prepare for possible more future pandemic crisis. This will not only provide jobs, but it will better the economy and more importantly, protect our people from the spreading of some other future virus. So the data is very influential to healthcare. This data gives us solid evidence as to an insight as to what these nursing homes are seeing. It exposes who needs the most assistance in these times. And it also allows us, again, to look forward, prepare, and plan so this doesn't have to happen again. So it's kind of important that we're now seeing these shortcomings in nursing homes just so we can prepare and just take steps to help these people. So in conclusion, some questions to think about are, how will this information change the future of nursing homes? What steps need to be taken in order to better the quality of care in these homes? And also, do you think it's even possible to try and prepare for a crisis like this since it's so unchanging and so unpredictable? Thank you.